Hello everyone. In today's video, we are going to talk about what you should do if your corporation has been suspended at the state level. This is Zena with the Nonprofit Support Agency. Thank you for joining us today. Please take the time to subscribe to our channel and like this video. We really appreciate your support. This video is part 2 in a two-part series discussing what you should do if your corporation has been closed. In video 1, we talked about closure at the federal level and losing your 501c3 tax-exempt status. And in this video, we will talk about closure at the state level. There are several reasons your corporation can be suspended at the state level. Generally, corporations are suspended when they fail to file a return, when they fail to pay their taxes, when they fail to pay penalties, fees, or interest. For a nonprofit, it's very important to file your 501c3 tax-exempt status in a timely manner. This helps you avoid paying the annual franchise tax fee. All corporate business entities registered with the Secretary of State must file and pay an annual $800 franchise fee or tax, regardless of business activities. What often happens is that a nonprofit will be formed and incorporated, and it may take time for them to get their 501c3 tax-exempt status. So whether you've started to do business or not, you will be responsible for paying the $800 franchise tax fee if you have not received your 501c3 tax-exempt status in time. In addition, the Secretary of State will also suspend your business for not filing the required statement of information. This also has to be completed in a timely manner, and it is a biannual filing. You can be suspended or forfeited by the Secretary of State and the Franchise Tax Board at the same time. If the Secretary of State suspends or forfeits your business, they may impose a $250 penalty. What happens if your corporation is suspended? If your business is suspended, you cannot legally do business. You cannot sell, transfer, or exchange real property. You cannot file with an automatic extension. You cannot be issued a refund. You cannot start or continue a protest. You cannot legally close or dissolve your business. You cannot bring action or defend your business in court. You cannot file or maintain an appeal before the Office of Tax Appeals. You cannot maintain the right to use your business name. And you cannot keep your tax-exempt status. The organization's tax-exempt status will be revoked upon the date of suspension. As far as taxes, your business may be subject to a $2,000 penalty per tax year for failure to file missing tax returns within 60 days after receiving a written demand to do so. So what do you do? How do you reinstate your corporation? First, your business must be in good standing with the Secretary of State in order to revive your business entity. So be sure to settle any outstanding issues with the SOS. Make sure that you filed all past statement of information and that you've taken care of your taxes. The process to revive a California corporation will depend on whether the corporation was suspended by the Secretary of State, the Franchise Tax Board, or both. If your corporation has been suspended or forfeited by the California Secretary of State, you can request revival by filing a current statement information form by mail, online, or in person. If you have been suspended or forfeited by the California Franchise Tax Board, you will need to pay all outstanding balances due, file any late tax returns, and file the Form FTB 3557BC which is the application for certificate of reviver. If your California corporation has been suspended or forfeited by both the California Secretary of State and the Franchise Tax Board, you should first file the Statement of Information form with the Secretary of State so that you can get a letter of proposed relief from suspension or forfeiture. Once you have received a letter of proposed relief, you should then submit a copy to the Federal Tax Board with an application for certificate of reviver. To revive your California corporation, you will have to pay a $25 filing fee and a $250 penalty fee. You may need to contact the Franchise Tax Board for any taxes, penalties, or interest currently due to their office. So you want to make sure that you're paying everything that is due in order to revive your corporation. The normal processing time takes about 8 weeks. In California, you can reinstate your corporation anytime after suspension or forfeiture. However, if your business has been dissolved, you would need to file for a new entity. Revival is available as long as your business has not been dissolved. And that concludes part 2 of this training video. As always, thank you for joining us. Please remember to subscribe to our channel and like this video. If you have questions, please leave them in the comments. And we will see you on the next video.